from Aggie Memorial Stadium in Las Cruces, New Mexico, home to the Aggies of New Mexico State. As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the San Diego State Aztecs, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the New Mexico State Aggies. For EA Sports College Football. New Mexico State will kick it off and will be underway. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Aztecs offense will get first crack at it today. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming.
Oh, he's going to go up top. Brings it down on the right side. He flips his field in an instant, and he's got him set up at the 20. The Aztecs will hustle to the line. Now from inside the red zone. Makes the grab. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking to fire. Makes the catch. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. They'll run it. He's going for the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Aztecs.
And they talked about it this week with us. They talked about wanting to start this football game fast. Nothing like taking the opening possession, using your script to your advantage, and then getting closer and exerting your physicality, running the football in, off to a hot start for this offense.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the New Mexico State Aggies offense will go to work for the first time. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power. All those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. New Mexico State will be forced to punt. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Guys, let's see what adjustments this San Diego State offense has made this time. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Got his man quickly. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. And the Aztecs will punt it away on 4th down. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. He'll field the punt and look for room. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. To the air, it's Lindsey. got it in the middle. It's long. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Off play action. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Makes the grab on the big throw. He's showing it all. The juice, the jets, the moves, and he's got it down to the 16-yard line. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Phillips. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. The give out of the gun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Bully ball on 3rd and short. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. Splits the uprights. Good. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Caught over the middle. It's Hobbs. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
This senior shows some serious arm strength firing that one in for the 1st down. Trying play action. Pocket breaking down. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27.
This offense has become a 1st down machine, and that is so demoralizing for the defense, especially for those star players that are playing tons of snaps. They're not subbing out as much. By the 4th quarter, they're going to be gassed.
The Aztecs in the hurry-up.
Yeah, and you're going to see this offense find different ways to get this running back involved. It's not just going to be on handoffs, and they're certainly going to line him up in different places and even throw him the football. But the screen game's a big part of it, too. They're trying to get him going there.
And the Aztecs have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They want to run this quarterback. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. One final play before the end of the quarter. Second down, they'll go to the air. Touchdown, San Diego State. They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession. And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. That'll do it for the quarter, guys, and San Diego State is on top. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the 1st period as we look at the stats. Big turning point as we head into the 2nd and get this game rolling again. They've got a 1st down here to open the period. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Grabbed over the middle. It's Rockwell. Tackle is made right at the 22-yard line. That's not enough for the first down. They punt it away on 4th down. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. A fair catch just inside the 40. On the ground, it's Burrell. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. The Aztecs with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Wide receiver going in motion.
I know that wasn't a huge, sexy gain. I know not everybody's jumping up and down, but what it does do is put you in a great position to succeed on 2nd down. 2nd and 10, really hard. 3rd and 10, really hard. Now you're in a manageable situation. It really gives you the whole playbook.
Finds a soft spot in the middle. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
To the air on 1st down. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Makes the grab. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Aztecs will have it 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Moving out of the pocket. Turning it on! And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. The Aztecs want to crank the tempo. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Makes the catch along the sidelines and steps out of bounds. 1st down for this offense. Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds his big tight end. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. They'll leave it with him. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. Touchdown Aztecs! Fired in from the red zone for the score. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9.
It's hard for a defense to have to cover so much space. When the offense goes empty, you've got receivers and tight ends and running backs lined up out wide. You've got to expand, and it's harder to cover on the back end.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. That touchdown drive covered 61 yards. And they cap things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Snagged in the middle, it's long. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. The handoff as they run the counter play here. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. Looking downfield, it's Lindsey. Caught behind the line, it's Rockwell. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The Aggies come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Grab near the marker, it's Bell. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's long. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that.
Breaks into the open. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. New Mexico State now working from the red zone. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Intercepted deep in his own end. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
Well, coming into this game, this offense knew that points were going to be at a premium. If you can't score touchdowns down here in the red zone, you at least got to come away with field goals, but you can't do that if you're throwing interceptions. That's just poor execution by the offense.
First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. Quickly complete. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? The play action fake. Catch in the middle, it's Hobbs. They pick up the first down. They'll mark him at the 34. Got to be expeditious here. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Wants to throw on first down. Quickly complete. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. This defense will try to keep everything in front. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Snagged out of the air. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Wants to go up top on first down. Finds a man on the left. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like it's been a terrific scene there today in Las Cruces. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Aggie Memorial Stadium.
And the Aztecs will kick it off to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The New Mexico State offense returns to the field. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the second half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here in the second half. That's the only way you can look at this if you're on offense. Things did not go your way there in the first half. It starts with one play. To get our confidence going, we just got to get something going early here on this drive.
One play, stay aggressive. Now I think I can be even more aggressive on 4th downs because obviously I've built a deficit. My defense has got to make some plays for me too.
New Mexico State lines up quickly.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35. This offense hasn't found the end zone yet. Starting to move. It's 1st and 10. Oh, they're after him. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the air. It's Lindsey. Finds the tight end. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14.
Well, it looks to me me like the offense made some adjustments at halftime. Only 3 points in the first half. But here we go in the first drive of the third quarter. This quarterback looks locked in. Really nice throw there to pick up the first down.
Handoff to the single back. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. To the air on second down. He's got it on the move. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. First and goal, and this feels like their chance to make a game of it. Looking for the end zone. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, New Mexico State. Great example of how a second half can really change everything for a team.
No doubt. First half looked bad. It looked like it was bleak. It looked like it was ugly. But now you're starting to get it turned around. More drives like this is what's needed.
On to attempt to try. And with the extra point, they draw closer. It's 21-10. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Big one in the Big 12, and take a look at how things are playing out here. Nebraska is down, but they are not out of it. Not there in Lincoln, one of the most special places to watch a game in all of college football. They're trailing by 11 to Texas Tech. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about in this one, the Big 12, or anywhere else. Ben?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Here they come, trying to convert a third and short from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Hobbs. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
Brings up second down.
Looking for a gap. It's Burrell. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. The Aztecs racing to the line in the hurry-up.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Oh, he drops it right down the middle of the field, and he couldn't make the play.
You just got to have better concentration if you're the wide receiver. I know it feels like a routine completion. You still got to get 2 hands on the ball and look it in. That's a bad drop.
On third and long, try to convert through the air. Makes the catch. Brought down at the 37-yard line, and this defense denies them on third down. The kick is on its way. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. To the air, it's Lindsey. Swings it out to his running back. He'll be forced out of bounds right at the 30-yard line as they try to grind out some room. And the Aggies have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. He'll keep it himself. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Pulls it in. It's Banks.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
The Aggies can really attack on this 2nd and short. Got it in the middle. It's Phillips. There he goes. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. First and goal and a touchdown here really gives them momentum. Trying to pound it in. Touchdown, Aggies! And the comeback is on. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
They're going to go ahead and go for two here and try to make it a field goal game. He'll set up to throw. He gets it in for the two, and now a field goal with time. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Got his man on the right. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Aztecs with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass. He's got it. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Off the play fake on first down to throw. A strike downfield. And they'll move the chains with the first down, but that might be it for the third quarter. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. So first down will open up the final period. Wants to keep it in the air. That's caught. It's Burrell. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Aztecs getting set on first and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one.
You know, it's interesting. At this point of the game, with the lead in the fourth quarter, the defense is expecting them to run the ball. And because they're putting so many guys close to the line of scrimmage, they're taking advantage, throwing it 2 straight completions now back-to-back.
It's complete to the right. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Working well behind the sticks on second down. From the red zone, it's Burrell. Talk about a timely run. Gets the first down. Clock keeps moving as they try to finish the deal. They'll try to get it in with the run. This time, stopped in the backfield and finding the sledding a little tougher than on that last run. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Gets it out quickly. Almost in, but they'll say he didn't make it, inches away from the touchdown. Surging forward on the sneak. The sneak scores it.
And, man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the fourth quarter, everything going in their direction.
And the extra point extends the lead to double figures at 10. They march 78 yards down the field, and they finish the deal with the quarterback sneak. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. Takes the handoff. It's Rockwell. It's the runs like that that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. New Mexico State lines up quickly.
You know, with defense, it's this pick-or-poison game, right? Like, I got to play a little bit soft and make them run the football, but when I do that, I give the running back space, and right there you can tell he takes advantage of it.
And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on. Looking to pass. It's Lindsey. Unloads to the wideout. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. On 4th down, looking for the completion. Deep shot for the end zone. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. The handoff keeps working on that clock. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save his... Oh, he's got some space. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They have a 1st down at the 41-yard line. Going to the running game. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Now on the option. And he didn't get the pitch off, and he paid the price. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fakes the grab. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down.
And at some point for the defense, I'm just thinking, hey, man, like, it's got to be somebody else. I mean, the big tight end has made play after play after play today. And we know if it gets close in the 4th quarter, they're going to look his way, so the defense really needs to have a plan.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. From the gun, they'll try the middle. They'll give him 4 on that one. It's 3rd and 6. Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. With the game in hand, the offense choosing to just have the quarterback take a knee. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Lead is still at double digits, but missed a chance to make it bigger.
Oh, man, the dreaded doink. When you knock it off the crossbar, those are ones where, man, just a couple inches to the other side, towards the middle, and that thing's in, but it still counts as a missed opportunity.
They fought to the bitter end, and the final incompletion puts